What is going on YouTube? It's your boy Taz Zoda back with another video. Like I said, it's been a minute, so I'm dropping two videos today. Today I'm gonna I already reacted to something today, so we're gonna continue, man. I'm gonna react to a goddamn lady in the black dress, goddamn horror film. So yeah, man. Smash that like button, comment, the usual. Let's get into it. Like
A while back, my mom told me and my brother an unbelievable story of how she and her dad had a brush with the paranormal. It was an afternoon many years ago. Apparently, mom was just talking with the neighbors outside while dad was fast asleep on the couch and my then 1-year-old brother was playing upstairs in his room. As for me, I hadn't been born yet, although mom was already pregnant with me at the time. Mom had just stepped back into the house when my dad woke up with a start, drenched in cold sweat and breathing heavily. Mom asked him if he'd had a bad dream or something. Dad nodded and started telling my mom about it. In the dream, my brother, let's call him Louis for the sake of the story, was just sitting on the floor of his room playing with some blocks when a strange woman appeared. She had a long black dress and hair that hung over one of her eyes. Her skin was pale with black marks all over her body, but strangely,
like real.
she had horns that looked like the branches of a tree. She was gazing at my brother.
You can't tell me. Y'all, for the people who are Naruto, y'all can't tell me it don't look like Orochimaru gave this girl a curse mark. Like, you can't tell me she did, like, she been had the same eye color as Sasuke when he got his curse mark, that little brown and everything. Like Orochimaru gave her a curse mark.
He didn't seem to notice her at first, but once he did, he started crying immediately. The lady raised her arms and reached out to my brother, as if she was about to pick him up. That's when my father snapped awake. And right when Dad finished describing his dream to my mom, they heard my brother crying. My parents rushed up the stairs and straight into my brother's room. Dad was shocked when he saw the woman from his dream standing over my brother, reaching out exactly as she had in his dream. Dad screamed at her to not touch my brother, and in the blink of an eye, the lady disappeared. Over the next few months, my dad kept seeing the lady in black everywhere. In the house, at our neighbor's front door, at the yard. He once even saw her sitting in a tree by our house. But every time, the moment they made eye contact,
Boy.
then came the day when one of our neighbors, Diane, saw the woman too. So back then, my uncle used to live in a house near ours, but unfortunately, he died recently in a motorcycle accident. It was actually not too long before the incident started. Diane was taking care of his birds after his passing. She had just gotten to his house and started opening the windows to let some fresh air in when she saw her. The lady was hunched over the floor as if digging for something. Poor Diane got so scared, she jumped and knocked a knife set off the table. The loud noise alarmed the lady, and she raised her head. She then slowly turned her face towards Diane. They made eye contact. The lady didn't disappear this time. She growled deeply like an animal.
Threw myself out that motherfucking window so goddamn quick. I swear to God, man, you ain't gonna get me. I would easily harm myself to get away from you like it's nothing. I don't care. You're not getting home.
And started to rush towards Diane. Diane screamed in panic and ran out of the house, slamming the door behind her. That was the last known incident with the lady in black. Even after all this time, there seems to be no explanation who or what she was. And if I'm honest with you, I'm not sure I even want to know.
That was only one video, man, and that was only 3 minutes and something, man. So you know what? I'm gonna give y'all another one, bro. I want to start doing some type of, scary thing every now and then. My reactions. Listen to music. I react to anime. I just want this to be a place where anybody can come and find something that they like. So yeah, man, we can. Which one want to watch? Okay. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna watch the Lottery Horror Story animated. So yeah. Let's get into it. Give me an ad watch. Stupid, bro.
4D is my passion. 4D is my life. 4D. This lottery is also how I got started in this business. My dad has been buying it since I was 6. He must have had the luck of the devil because he always guessed the top number every time. In fact, he was so lucky that he didn't even need to find a job. The $500 that he got every time was enough. When I turned 18, he took me to the betting shop for the first time. I remember the excitement when I handed the piece of paper to the officials. After running back home, my heart pounded with anticipation. I remember reading the results in the newspaper the next day. I won second prize. My father was proud of me. He beamed as I showed him my winnings, and the money was fully displayed on the dinner table, like it was the most exquisite art piece. From then on, the betting shop would be
Turn
like
into his
a
daddy.
running down there to buy it and checking the numbers in the newspaper became almost like a routine. Most of the time I won nothing. I was frustrated and despondent. Yet still, I was determined. I could still win this. Thus, I started researching how to improve my chances of winning. That was how I stumbled upon the advertisement one day. It was written in big, bold colors.
Nope.
Better chance to win big, triple the money. I just needed to give them a little something extra. It was exactly what I needed. I woke my father up the next morning. I told him I would take him out to the betting shop, just the two of us, father and son. He agreed readily. He was getting old now. He was getting so old. His face was wrinkled, and his hair was silvery gray. We took the taxi to the betting shop. After I bought 10 tickets, I marched up to the officials and handed them the money. Here you go. Take whatever you want from him. I said in Cantonese, shoving my father forward. He started to gasp and look back at me with his pleading face. But my face was like a stone, as the old man in charge opened the gates and dragged my father inside. I turned and walked away as my father's screams echoed out of the shop. They went all out taking their payment. Eyes, arms, legs, whatever they wanted.
How could you do that to your
Out of the entry.
How could you do that to your own father, bro? Like, what the fuck? I thought he had found some extra way to goddamn win this shit or some shit. This nigga done fucked around and shit, it's tank, it's fucking dad, so this is dumb shit.
Ran down the drain. That night I checked the website. Despite buying 10 tickets, none of the numbers I bet on made it to the draw. I gnashed my teeth in frustration. I will win those $1 million one day. My brother looked over my shoulder. What's this? You know 4D? I asked. Hey, do you want to come with me to the betting shop tomorrow?
His brother now, what the fuck, bro? But yeah, man, that's the 2 videos I was gonna drop for y'all today. I got them. I got more coming, bro. I've been slacking up on this. I really want to do this shit. There's a lot of shit going on, yeah. But yeah, man, that's the last video. I got 2 videos coming out for y'all today. The first one's gonna be that no cap video, so look out for that one. Well, fuck, I mean, look out for that one. Y'all can see that one first. No, I'm dropping this one first. Yeah, look out for the no cap video, man. For real, man. Like I said, leave a like and comment, and I have another video coming out.